Hello, I hope you're having a good night. So tonight I've got my little station set up and I am going to do my first soil blocking. I started a video and of course I had this coconut coir pith and it was just this big block and I was like sitting there like chainsawing at it and sawing it with a knife, and then the directions say pour water in it, let it expand. Okay, so it's kind of running out the bag here, but I'm gonna let this sit and hopefully it soaks it up enough that it breaks itself up. A recipe for my soil block from the Impatient Gardener. So I'm doing 2 parts of this coir. I'm just gonna dump it in my bucket here. You probably won't see me, but it might be more important to see this part, so. All right. And I just got a measuring cup, so I've done 2 of these. I'm just gonna dump them in there. And then I need 2 parts of organic seed starter. And she did sift the seed starter. I don't really have a sifter, so I don't know if that'll cause me a lot of problems later or not, but we're gonna go with it. This is pretty much what she said. Now I did see some other sites that said to do this root and grow. I'm going to try a bunch of different methods because I have seen so many videos where people have problems with lisianthus and they try different things. So I'm going to do this without the root and grow hormone in it first and fill it out and do a couple methods, and then tomorrow I might try one with it. I don't know. Okay, so I've got all of this. I'm just going to kind of mix it up here. And then we're just going to add some warm water to it. And mix it up some more. And I really just want to get a consistency where if I squeeze it, it doesn't have any water coming out of it. But it stays together. So these will be the very first seeds I ever tried to germinate on my own. And they're the worst seeds to grow. So I'm setting myself up from failure from the very beginning. But that's okay. I've already learned some stuff. I already had to drop everything I was doing, turn off my video, take off my mic, and run to Walmart to get a container to hold that coconut coir because it got huge when you added the water to it. I don't feel like that's enough water. Just maybe a little bit more. Because I don't want it soggy. I just want it to stay together, but not like squeeze any water out. So that kind of sticks together, but there's no water like really dripping out of it. So I'm going to see if this should actually, I've got this little deal, and it is supposed to make soil blocks. So what you want to do is you just stick it in here, and you want to get it all full of the soil. Really get it worked in there. And then what she did is she just took a regular butter knife, I have a steak knife, and she just kind of knocked off the edges. And then a lot of people use different trays and stuff, and I found these really cheap, and I thought I could start a lot of different seeds and put them on my heat mats. I don't know how the aluminum's gonna do, but they came with these little lids, so the little lids will act as like a humidity dome, and hopefully I'll get some seeds off of it. If not, I will have to go another route. So I'm going to, I made a mess here, but there, that might be just enough of that. And then I have these little blocks. And they have like a little indentation, and I can put my seeds in them. And then I have, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 40 seeds in that I'll be able to put in this little pan. And I remembered seeing this in other videos too. Of course I lost my glove. Like, nobody wears gloves, I don't think, in gardening, but I was trying to because it so stinks. But I was filling up my soil blocker, so you kind of saw that part. You just kind of squish it around, but then when you go to actually like fill it, it doesn't really feel like it's full. So what I'm doing is I'm just using my hand and packing it full. I mean, not a big deal. I can just take my hand, pack it full, and then I just take, and I kind of put too much on there. Looks like a big glob of, you know what? Because it is. But I just get a big glob on there, and then I just take it and kind of make it so that it's just nice and even on the bottom, and then that's when I put it down into my tray. That batch I made, it was just that little dinky batch. It looks like it's going to make 9 or 10 of these soil blocking, the silver trays. So 400 seeds, is that right? 40 times 10. God, I hope I can still do math like that. It's getting kind of late. I love to start projects really late at night and then go into the wee hours of the morning doing them, finishing off what I started. I do think I'll have enough for one more. That one looked weak. It's weak. Some of them are kind of falling apart a little bit, but you scared me.
Oh my God, sorry. I thought you saw me. You scared me.
Nate just came in and scared me to death.
Sorry.
Sneaking up on me. More of that whole batch will make 10 of these. It's 40 in each one, so it's 400 seeds. Be on my way.